Yeah guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode number 9 of the Coventry Crusade. This episode we are going to be playing the last game of the season against Scunthorpe. But since last episode where we played MK Dons, we have had quite a good run. Firstly, we beat Bristol Rovers 2-1, very happy with the result. After the way we've been playing recently, it is nice to get a win on the board. Sordell and Tugguy getting the goals in this one. Very pleased for the lads. Again, very good game. I can't remember if any of the goals were actually if they're worth showing or not. We then played Sheffield United, losing 1-0 unfortunately. Had a good game, just we couldn't score. Our strikers just weren't having it, and they hit us with was it a penalty? No. Duffy scored. I can't remember the goal, so I'm not going to bother showing it. After Sheffield United, we went on a run of 3 wins. A 4-1 win against Peterborough, and Jones, Gosh, and Sordell getting the goals in this one. And they got one back later on, but we'd already put the game beyond doubt, and we just ran away with that one. Very pleasing result there. After then, we played Charlton, beating them 2-1. Took an 83rd minute goal to get the win. But it's a win. I'm pretty sure this was a decent goal, but I cannot remember. Play out the Gosh there. It shoots. Oh, that was the deflected goal. Not really worth showing, but I've showed it already now. Can I go back? Yes. But we got the win from a late deflection. Oh, where's it gone? On that one. After that, we played Rochdale, beating them 1-0. Very good result here. We dominated the game. We should have had more by far. Okay, we had 9 shots on target, but we should have had about 4 or 5 goals in this one. Jones didn't have a good game. A little bit disappointing. And we were able to take the points on that one. After then, we played Walsall and drawing 0-0. Effectively, we dominated. They defended well, and it was a very boring game. Simply, nothing more to be said on that one. Which brings us to the game against Scunthorpe as our last one of the season at the moment. So if you look at the league table, we currently sit in 6th on 72 points, and Bolton and Oxford sit behind us. Bolton are equal on points with us, and Oxford are 1 point behind us. So if we win our game, we're guaranteed a playoff space. If we draw or lose, then it's up in the air, and I have no idea what's going to happen. No, actually, I do know what's going to happen. We're not going to have a playoff place, and we're going to have to start again next year. So we're going to get into this. Scunthorpe are safe by a mile, so they're not playing for anything really. It's going to be all down to us. Who do Bolton actually play? They play Peterborough, top of the league, so that's in our favour. Don't know what's happening to my voice there, but oh well. Oxford play. Who do they play? They play Shrewsbury, who are 10th. So you'd expect the Bolton game to be probably the one that, no, in terms of the other teams winning, I reckon Oxford are the ones more likely to do it, but Bolton you can never count out. So we're going to get into this. They're playing the 4-4-2, and let's try and get the win. Last time we played them we drew, and we're away from home this time, so this is going to be a little bit harder. We're going basically for this team here, and just do that. Benteke is going to start on the bench, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. So let's jump into it. We are not favourites for the game, so we're just going to try and do our best. See if we can get a playoff place. If we don't, then we've exceeded what the board wanted us to do anyway. Well, they wanted us to finish top half, so if we finish just outside the playoffs, very happy with how we've done. If we get in the playoffs, then we've got some more games to play. As I see this, Jones is coming forward, gets tackled by Wallace. So actually, let's bring up the league table and just load this down a little bit. Down to there. Don't really need it down to there. Let's reduce it. So we can see what's going on in the other games, see where we're going to finish. So 6th is guaranteed playoff, as we give away a penalty. not what I wanted to see straight off the bat. Not 48 seconds into the game anyway. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Because if we lose or draw, we could very much drop out of the playoffs. If we lose, we definitely drop out of the playoffs. As I say, they put it into the top corner. Paddy Madden, 23rd goal of the season. Yeah, so if we lose, we drop down to 8th, which is not where I want to see us. And it's going to be an interesting run to try and get this back now. That's 48 minutes. At least it came early, so we've got the whole, effectively 90 minutes to try and get this back. So I'll just skip that. I'm not fussed about watching a replay of their penalty. We've got a free kick. Ricketts has it on the right into Jones. Loses to Dawson, and Madden's bringing it forward now. Morris. Gosh wins it back. Vlad's got it. Where's he going? Chief. Hesketh. Sordell. They're sitting very far back. Smallwood, we're just not passing it quick enough. And we're just running into traffic of 2 blocks of 4. I'll say that we win it back. Jones gives it to Hesketh. To Vlad. Where was Hesketh? He should have been over here somewhere in space. As I say, that Madden's gone through and he's made it 2-0. Oh dear, we're bottling this now, aren't we? Yes, I realise that. I'm not fussed too much about the replay. They just play the ball over the top of our defence, and who is that? Turnbull this time. Ricketts has it, throws it to Hesketh. Dawson heads straight back out. Ricketts intercepts. Vlad's got it now into Hesketh. Where's he going? At the Haynes. Okay, we're actually using the width of the pitch a little bit more. Vlad, Chief, Goss, Jones, Hesketh. Got Vlad in the middle. Shoot! And he scored. We pulled one back. So that's one back. Just another one to go. Ow, there's my finger. Lovely move there. Jones into Hesketh through the gap for Vlad. And on his left foot, dinks it into the roof of the net. It's a goal. I'm not fussed. Our defence isn't playing well, and neither is our strike force really. We're going to have to make some subs. Let's give them a bollocking first, because they've been playing shockingly this game. As I say that, Bolton winning? What's happened there? Let's move that tad. No. I hate this bloody thing. It never seems to stay. Right, fuck it. Let's sort the team out first. Sordell's coming off for Tanguy. Jones is coming off for Benteke. And Long is coming on for Ricketts. Well, I'll try and get this. Right, latest scores is what I want. There we go. What's happening? Move, let's bring it over here so I can see what it's doing. Peterborough losing to Bolton 3-0. Not what I was expecting to see. So yeah, that really puts us in. We've got to win our match now. As I say, we've got like 2 minutes left. Hesketh over the top for Long. Puts it in the box. It's gone in, so that's 2-2. What does that do for the table? Right, let's just throw this on attacking. Hesketh plays it over the top for Long. Puts the ball in the box. It just gets cleared into Benteke. Very fortunate, but it's a goal. Let's go. Punt the ball into the box. Early crosses. More direct. And really throw the... I don't quite know what I'm wording here, but throw everything at them. But they've got a corner, damn it. Wallace loses out. It's dropped to Benteke. Long ball forward to Tugay. He's got a little bit of space. Can anyone come up and support him? No, it gets cleared down the line. Into Vlad. He knocks it on to Hesketh. Into Goss. Benteke. Out to Long. Can't get the cross in. Williams is now going to bring it forward to Madden. He reads the man. They're throwing players forward. They're going to score. Oh, unfortunate for us. It came off whoever our defender was, and that's it. Why did he dive in? Willis just dived in, puts the ball up. Holmes heads it into Haynes. I can't fault the lad for that. He did what he had to get back. But it's very unfortunate to have it hit him and go into our net. And we lose 3-2 after pulling it back to 2-2. Oh, that's disappointing. But, yeah. So we drop out the playoff places. Bolton hammered Peterborough, so it made no difference. And as it says, promotion dream over. And Bonds win the league. Yeah, at the league table, Oxford miss out as well. Bolton, Gillingham, Sheffield United, Millwall playing in the playoffs. Wimbledon, Rochdale, Chesterfield also will go down. We're going to have a look at a few players. I'll probably look at a few players to bring in, like Scott Watton. He's going down. He's not going to want to stay down there. Okay, he's got a year left on his contract, but if we can keep him up here, then even better. And again, I'll look at like Warsaw, who's been their best players, which effectively is, oh damn it, they're centre back, but we really want a centre back from a relegated team. But he's 22. Matt Patterson doesn't look that bad actually. Contract runs out in a year, so yeah, definitely got a couple of players I can look at to see if we can bring in. Again, who else was it going down? Chesterfield, who was their best player. Don't really want anyone from there. Or not, might get Ched Evans. He's got 27 goals and 50. Very decent player there. Same with, who else was it? Rochdale was there as well. He's on loan, so not really anyone there I could potentially bring in. Seager only played a couple of games, but he's out on loan from Tottenham, I think. Is it Southampton? Yeah, so there's a few players we could look at bringing in. Let's have a quick sort of advance forward. Have a look at let's add him. Let's add all these to our shortlist. Just, it says they're not interested, but we'll deal with that later. Probably because the season's technically not over. Let's have a look at the other divisions as well. While we're here, let's go League 2. League 2? Championship first. Who's coming down? Rotherham? No, they're not finished yet. How many games do they play? 46. I mean, they are 45. They got one game left. Then, okay, well, Rotherham, Preston, and Burton are all coming down. They're not going to be saving it because the gap's too big. Newcastle walked the league with Norwich. Who else going up? Leicester, Brighton, Huddersfield, Wolves are all in the playoff more or less, unless Derby and Villa have anything to say about it. Premiership is still going. It looks like Arsenal are going to win the league. Sunderland are guaranteed to go down with Hull. Middlesbrough might escape, but you never know there. Who else? League 2? Who else who's coming up guaranteed is going to be Blackpool. Excuse me. Yeah. Blackpool, Carlisle, Wickham, possible. Luton, Doncaster, Plymouth, Colchester. A few players that teams that might be coming up. I'll be looking at players in whoever doesn't get promoted as well, to see if anyone's contract runs out and sort of see what we can do there. So yeah, it looks quite good. In terms of our review, expect to claim a top half finish, and did that. Happy with that. Match of season was a 2-1 winning at Peterborough, which I like as well, so it's even better. Remember the kit was a 3-0 loss against Bury. We used 25 players. We had only 40% of our stadium full. We finished 8th, lost in the quarters, lost in the third round, and lost in the quarter final against all Premiership teams under 23. So very happy with that. That's proud of the league position. What's committed is Futures Club. There's a few contracts running out, so I'll look at those in this moment. Long season, I hope I have a good break. They come back fresh and top half finish. See what they say to that. Exactly the same as last season. Fine, happy. They're all good. End of season confident review. Happiness Coventry 4-1 win. 2-0 defeat to Southend. Upset, but generally they're quite happy. End of season scout report. Can look at a few players. Broadfoot of Rotherham. He looks quite good. Not quick. How was he? 32. Listed. He's 8 grand. Might look at him just as a backup player, but in terms of his mental's excellent. Physically strong, but he's just not got any pace, which isn't too bad. James Mackey might be okay. Chris Maguire, maybe. We'll have a few players to look through and go through from there. Pre-season, we're going to leave it at 5 weeks, not fussed about that. So in terms of the squad, how we've done, appearance-wise, Cook has played every game. 61 games this season. In terms of average rating-wise, best player was Turnbull, 7.26. Very happy with that. I'm pretty sure he's just signed a new deal as well. Jordan Willis, 7.25. Haynes did quite well. Very happy with how he's done. He played 54 games this year, and he looks an excellent young left back. Only 21, and definitely can still improve some of these. And yeah, well suited to League 2. He's very good at League 1. So very happy to keep him in the squad. And Gale did very well, very good player. 7.17. 8 goals, 5 assists. Could hopefully improve on those in the next couple of next season or so. Goss, who came in, did very well. I'm pretty sure his contract actually runs out. Yeah, so we might be able to nick him off United. Maybe. Sam Ricketts, his contract definitely runs out, but he's 35. He's still a very good player. He wants to commit his future to the club. Let's see what he's asking. What's he on? He's on 4.5, so he's willing to take a wage cut. His appearance fee is 100 quid more. His clean sheet is 550. Clean sheet is lower. His unused sub fee is higher though. And he's willing to take a grand pay cut. If we can get that down, get that to about, what's that, 900 year deal. Unused sub fee, we'll drop that to 500. If we're saving a grand on the wages, and or over a grand on the wages, I can do that. Let's drop that 950. Oh, that's good. So we're effectively saving 1,500 quid on the wages. Loyalty is 6 grand and 9, so that's what, 17 grand there from his signing on fee, which was 22, so that's better there. His unused sub fees a bit more, but his appearance fee is 50 quid more, so that's no different. Clean sheet bonus is less as well, so I think we got a good deal there. And he's a good player still, so he's going to be a good backup. Cook again. Vladimir was very good this season, 7.2 average rating, 7 goals, 2 assists. Very happy with him. Cook did very well. 6 point. In fact, everyone after here got down to like mid 6.9, 6.8. So quite happy with that. Sheaf did okay. He got injured, didn't do as much as I wanted to. Hesketh did very well. 9 goals, 5 assists. Harris did okay in the games he did come in. Benteke did really well. 4 goals and 4 starts. Okay, he had 10 subs, but next season, if we can get him in, he's going to be starting. And where's Jones? Jones did quite well. 11 and 10 in 56. Still only 19, which is surprising. He's wanted by Newcastle. We offered about 1 million for him in the January window. He's like, no, he's worth more than that, as far as I'm concerned. What's his contract till 2020? So he's got 3 years left on his deal. So it's going to have to be a massive offer for us to sell him. So effectively, our club looks quite decent in terms of 123s. Miller, Brunskill, and Newby are going to be the ones I'll be looking at to bring up. In terms of Harris, did quite well in the 23s anyway. So definitely a few players to look at. We got some contracts running out and some other stuff like that. So if you've enjoyed the series, guys, or the first season, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you next episode for when we come back to take on the second season, guys. So I'll see you then.